If Pyros and Crips all got along, they probably got me down by the end of the song. Seem like the whole city go against me. Every time I'm in the street, I hear
Alright, we gotta talk about this because this just proves that Adrian Wojnarowski, my man Woj, whatever you want to call him, this just proves that he is the one and only GOAT of all GOATs. Fuck Adam Schefter. This has been like the 5th time he's been wrong just this year. You know what I mean? Adam Schefter been taking some L's, man. Adam Schefter really been taking some L's recently. Now, here's the thing. Tom Brady literally came out and said he was going to retire when he was 45. So, what do you mean by that? You know what I mean? What did he mean by that? Did he mean technically speaking? Or did he mean he was going to play till he was 45? Now, you could twist that shit in a lot of different ways. But I personally choose to believe that he meant play till he was 45. So, here's what's going to happen. He's going to go out Kobe style. You know what I mean? He's going to have that farewell tour. You know what I mean? He's going to give this shit one more year. He's going to bring back Leonard Fournette. Chris Godwin is most likely gone, though. Chris Godwin is gone. And then Gronk is probably coming back. Because Gronk be talking about, oh yeah, I don't know if I'm going to return. That's fucking cap, bro. This dude's just waiting on Brady to make a decision. The second that Brady says he's coming back for one more year, we all know Gronk is also coming back for one more year. Let's not kid ourselves. So, if he is retired, and I think what's going to happen is if he does retire, he's going to retire similar to what Peyton Manning did. Because people got to remember, Peyton Manning retired with like 1 week to go before the regular season. This man waited till like the beginning of the fucking season to retire. So it's possible Tom Brady can do the same shit. But I feel like in Tom Brady's case, he would like to just, try to do a farewell tour because he knows the amount of press, he knows the amount of coverage he's going to get. So, yeah, I think he's going to go farewell tour style, 2023. That's going to be his last year. I mean, people were sucking off Big Ben this year. People were, sucking the living shit out of Big Ben's dick. You know what I mean? Imagine what's going to happen with Tom Brady, bro. Imagine what's going to happen with Tom Brady. That shit is going to be endless. I think Brady knows this. So he's kind of fooling the media. He's kind of fucking with the media here. You know what I mean? But he hasn't come out and said something. Here's the thing that always got to me when it came to this whole Brady retirement thing today. This man never came out and said anything. At least with Big Ben, we already knew he was going to retire because he came out and said, oh yeah, I'm retiring. He came out and said that shit. Like, everyone knew that shit was going to happen. So it's like, we know that shit. Tom Brady didn't say anything about retiring. Like, he never came out. Like, whenever a fucking source says something, but the actual person himself, the actual man himself doesn't say anything himself, always be wary of the source. I don't care if it's Adam Schefter. Because Adam Schefter has kind of got demoted to, Shams level. No, I love Shams, but he's just not Adrian Wojnarowski. Any basketball fan knows there's one source you trust. Any true NBA fan. Fuck basketball fans, because basketball fans are retarded. All they do is watch highlights. But any true NBA fan knows there's one source and one source only that you get your information from. And that's Adrian motherfucking Wojnarowski. If Adrian Wojnarowski does not say it, do not fucking believe it. You know what I mean? Do not believe it unless Adrian Wojnarowski says it. With Shams, believe it around 80 to 90% of the time, but don't always believe it. Take it with a grain of salt. Unless Woj comes out and says himself, no, don't believe it. So, yeah, Woj is the GOAT. Adam Schefter, you've been demoted to Shams level. You know what I mean? You good, but you not GOATed anymore. You've taken way too many L's these past 2 years. So, yeah, Brady, like I said, I fucking predicted this all along. I said one more year, then he's gone. Looks like I'm right, because he didn't come out and say he's going to retire, but at the same time, he said he was going to retire at 45. 2023, he'll be 45, and I think he means he wants to play till he's 45. So yeah, next year it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to see what happens to the Buccaneers, because Sean Payton just retired. Tom Brady is going to be his last year. So really, all the Panthers got to do, all the Falcons got to do, if one of the motherfuckers drafts Bryce Young, it's over, bro. If either one of Panthers or Falcons, if one of those guys drafts Bryce Young, it's fucking over. Because in terms of the Saints, there's two options that the Saints can do. The Saints can either trade for Russell Wilson or keep Jameis. Did I mention Ian Book? No, I didn't mention Ian Book, because Ian Book is fucking trash. I don't care. I don't give a hot fuck that he had no O-line against the Dolphins. At least make some. This dude wasn't even making plays, bro. Deshaun Watson never had an O-line. Still made plays. Russell Wilson never had an O-line. Still making plays. This dude didn't even look like he was trying to make plays. This dude was just like turn the ball over every fucking chance he got. So, Ian Book, clearly not the guy. We all know that. It's going to be between Russell Wilson or Jameis. One of them two motherfuckers. Now, Russell Wilson might not want to come back to the Saints, or might not want to come to the Saints now that Sean Payton's retired. But at the same time, Dennis Allen's the fucking boss, bro. Dennis Allen literally, like, smacked Tom Brady with like, what? Trevor Siemian. I think he smacked him with, like, Taysom Hill at QB. So, yeah, Dennis Allen's a beast. Saints fans, I think they already know Dennis Allen's a beast. So, yeah, maybe Russell Wilson will still want to go there, because it's not like Russell Wilson's had a good defense in his career outside of Legion of Boom. Okay. Anyone who hears that statement, I'm talking about outside of the Legion of Boom. Ever since the Legion of Boom disbanded, his defense has been trash. Now, everyone's like, Legion of Boom. Like, outside of that shit, because that shit only lasted for a few years, because everyone either got old, or, like, injured, or, like, they just hated each other's guts. So, like, outside of Legion of Boom, hasn't done a great defense since, you know what I mean? So, yeah. It's either Russ or Jameis. So, the Saints don't got to worry about their QB. I don't think they do. I think they'll be fine either way. Either direction they go. They're not letting... If they can't get Russell Wilson, they're not letting Jameis walk. They're not that fucking stupid. And plus, Jameis isn't going to get that much on the open market anyways. Because he just tore his ACL. So, if they get Russell Wilson, bye-bye Jameis. See you later. But if they don't get Russell Wilson, they can just bring back Jameis. So, the Saints got nothing to worry about at QB. I don't know why everyone's overreacting. Oh, yeah. What's going to happen to the Saints? Are they not going to be able to have a QB? No, fuck no. It's either Russell Wilson or Jameis. They're fine. So, it's going to come down to the Panthers. It's going to come down to the Falcons. Well, those are the two teams it's going to come down to in 2023. Whichever one of those two teams drafts Bryce Young will dominate the fucking division for the next 20 years. Because I don't give a shit how good anyone thinks Kyle Trask is. I think he's trash. I think this man got carried by Kyle Pitts. I think this man got carried by Kadarius Toney. I really don't believe in Kyle Trask. I really don't. But the Buccaneers definitely do. You know what I mean? If they did, they wouldn't have drafted him in the second round. You know what I mean? If he was like a third-round pick or a fourth-round pick, then we'd be talking. But this dude was a second-round pick, which means they had this man in motion the second Brady retires. So, they're going to give Kyle Trask a shot. He going to have to wait one more year, though, because I don't think Brady's going to retire until next year. And, I mean, anyone who knows Brady already knows. Anyone who knows anything about Brady already knows this shit. Because no one here knows Brady personally. If you do, you're capping. You know what I mean? No one here knows Brady personally. But anyone who knows anything about Brady knows he was not going to retire. If he did not come out and say he's retired, he was not going to retire. So, yeah. NFC South going to have to deal with him one more year. And then in 2023, whoever drafts Bryce Young is going to dominate the division for the next 20 years. With that being said, I'm out. Peace.